Chooky B. Chooky B.
Hello and welcome. I am BPD. Interview with JJdiesel on why people quitting their jobs. I'm just gonna wait on him. Earthman, how you doing? Peace, PBD. I mean, peace, BPD and JJ. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Earth. Thank you, Earthman. I'm going to wait on him, but I'm going to speak at the same time. A lot of people are quitting their jobs. It's like I said before, the end is near. What do I mean by that? Democrats ruining everything, Republicans ruining everything. A lot of people are losing their minds because of it. A lot of people are going homeless. A lot of people are struggling to get another job. Doing good, thanks. Yep. But overall, I mean, people are quitting their jobs for many reasons. I can give you an example why I quit my job. Well, I had this job for over 4 years and 6 months. 4 years and 6 months. To start off is the inside, the employees. I work with a lot of druggy muscle heads. Of course, I work for a testosterone company. I was a sign holder at that time. Now, you would think that, okay, a sign holder don't quite make a lot of money, but a sign holder is like a peaceful job. It's easy. It's easy to do because the only thing you had to do is just hold the sign. You're driving traffic and customers to a business. That's the only thing you're doing. You have no problems, nothing at all. Peace. Well, that wasn't my case because, yeah, my job was getting a lot of customers. A lot of customers. You know how many customers take TRT and supplements and any other products that's there? A lot. It is a lot they took. So the customers, when they take this TRT, like steroids, what are the side effects? Of course, well, moodiness, defensive, offensive. They do all types of stupid shit. Nothing against the people who take it, but people who take this stuff, whether you got low T or high T, the award from the beginning is good. The risk, well, it's terrible on your health, and overall, you have a lot of problems with a lot of people. My case is that getting to the point, these motherfuckers, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, these motherfuckers would try me like I'm a little kid, would get in my face, would yell and scream. I was sitting there take it because I was there to make the money. So I would say, I don't know why these motherfuckers keep getting in my face. So if I punch when I'm running the mouth, man, I would have lost my job. But at due time, it was back and forth like a bipolar patient. Good, bad, up and down, up and down. So I ain't paying no attention. I was there to make the money. So, like anybody else, they would talk shit behind your back, do all types of stupid shit. How you doing, JJdiesel? Uh, they go to link if yours don't work on your phone or your messenger. But anywho, these people would just run their mouth constantly, or some days they'll be like happy go lucky. The employees there wasn't really a problem. It was the people outside the company. The hell with the fake BBT. Yeah, man, I agree, man. I agree. How you doing, JJ Diesel?
All right, bro. How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good.
That's good. Um, well, I got mixed thoughts about the topic. It's a lot of jobs that's not paying enough, but it's better to have some job than no job.
Correct.
And you know, they bringing these foreigners over here to underprice everybody that's here. That's not right. And then they got
Yep.
these sanctuary cities and all this stuff, the squatters and all this stuff. They voted for this stuff. The Democrats did. It's a mess.
Yes.
And really, I'm not politically affiliated with either side. And I know that politicians won't bring salvation anyway. And our own women is against us. And they remind me, I see stuff that's happening in our community that made me realize why God's so angry that he scattered our people on slave ships all over the world anyway. They're so stiff necked and hard-hearted, they won't wake up. And other nations is realizing, things too, and they want to ban the Bible and all that stuff. They want to force a draft and all that stuff. You know,
Yeah, man, that's true. That is true. And a lot of people quitting their jobs too because some of them are tired of their employees, some of them are tired of their bosses, some of them are tired of the pressure of paperwork and position that you have. They'll have you do a different position instead of the one you were hired for.
yeah. And you know, I've quit jobs because of the same stuff, and I completely understand. I really do. I want to get my own truck because I'm tired of this situation where I'm at. Don't make enough money. They don't keep me busy enough a lot of times. They don't like fix stuff, stubborn, cheap half the time. Like they be undercutting my pay. Long list of stuff, man. So the best thing our people got to do as a nation is come together. God to heal our land. Come together and turn from our wicked ways, and God to heal our land. That's Second Chronicles 7:14. If you don't mind pulling that up.
Um, for right now, let's do the Bible thing. I don't want to get off topic. Let's do the Bible thing like another time,
Okay.
maybe like tomorrow. But
Okay.
yeah, man. People. I had to quit my job because the people. I'm gonna go with the people outside this time. The people outside, you would think that my job is a peaceful position. Just holding the sign, driving traffic, and nobody mess with you. So much is going on in the world right now. You have people mess with random people left or right, left or right. Of course,
Gang stalk.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's gang stalkers.
Yeah, black
Basically,
men.
demons in the flesh.
Go ahead.
I was just saying those are the gang stalkers. Those basically are demons in the flesh, and I have to deal with that. I get a when I'm at work. I'm on the interstate. I get 1,000 stares a day in my mirror instead of people getting on out of each other way. They crowd around each other. It's dangerous. I don't need no company out on the highway. If I wanted company, I have somebody in the truck with me. I like to be left alone and have my space. I'm a experienced driver. I don't need no chaperone, nobody babysitting me out there. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, the job I'm doing, where I'm supposed to go, how to get there between point A and point B. I've done it too many times, especially if it's a repeated place that I go to repeatedly.
Right.
I, you know, I don't need nobody to bother me in a way, up in my face, hiding my blind spots, all that crazy stuff. A darn tire blow. It could be a brand new tire blow out. You know what happened? Them tires have been known to kill people if they blow on them big trucks.
Oh yeah,
It's
man.
dangerous.
Oh yeah.
So I know what you're saying.
Yeah. You would have people, of course, yelling and screaming out their cars, out the window, all because the company I work for, just the job I do. Now, these people, I bet these people made more than me. So in the back of my mind, I'm saying to myself, if these people make more than I do, why they so I would say jealous on what I do.
Gang stalkers, that's how they work.
Yeah, yeah. I would say their job will be, I don't know, construction, maybe electrician. Now I've done a lot of construction in my 20s. I'd say at the age of 19, 20, 21, I've done construction. I mean, it can be wear and tear on your body, but that was nothing wrong doing construction at all. In fact, I had fun doing construction. For instance, I learned how to operate the forklift, the front end loader, the bobcat, and I had fun operating those machines, man. I really had fun operating those machines.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can run a front end loader and a forklift too.
Yep. See, my thing is, I was just like never certified. I should have got my certification doing so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess I could have got a endorsement or something on my license, but I didn't for that kind of stuff. To be,
Yep.
to be able to haul it, operate it, and haul it on flatbed and stuff. Them
Yep.
heavy haul jobs, oversized loads pay good. But it's just a lot of headaches with that stuff.
Yep. Keep your head up. I will, man. Thank you, man. I will. And he also said gang stalking simulation must definitely be real. Oh yeah, man, it's real. It's definitely real because I spoke to Batman over the phone about I don't remember like 4 days, and he told me not the only one complaining. He said that a lot of people are staring him down. A lot of people are mean mugging him because of what he do. He make a lot of money hauling gas with trucks, and he mind his business. But yeah, it goes to show you that people are definitely losing their minds, going around messing with other people. But when somebody do something to them, all of a sudden they are a victim.
Yeah, that's that siren sound like be acting up. I know Friday I was going to get my little old check over there from where I work now. Folks, this black woman, well, two females in this car from Tennessee with Tennessee tags. I assume they're out of Memphis. I think to myself, I wouldn't touch them if they're out of Memphis because the STD rate is high. I got my dog in my truck. My truck, I got different colors on it. I'm gonna get some body work done. My my old Dodge is an '01 Dodge Dakota, 3.96 cylinder. It's more reliable than a lot of this new stuff they're making now. And I could outrun a lot of folks with that little old truck. Got a hell of a passion gear. I nickname it Bird when folks go to acting. It's a maneuver the racers use it, like NASCAR racers and stuff. It's called a slingshot. What you do is you get up close and whoop over real fast, it'll suck you by. That's called a slingshot.
Right.
I've had to do that just because people are getting in front of me and they slow their ass down, see, instead of going on. I get up, come up, get my speed up, get close to them real fast, then come around them at the last second. Make sure ain't nobody by me when I do that. When I do that, they leave me alone.
Yep. Yep. But back to my story a little bit. You have people, me and we yelling out the window, getting out their car, asking me what is testosterone. What is testosterone? Something that is 45 to 50 years old. Of course, the new Gen Z don't want to read. They too busy in the Instagram and this fashion brand and all this nonsense. What is testosterone? Well, if you have your cell phone, Google it because they like to Google a lot. Then you will find the answer. If you go on YouTube, you will find the answer.
Well, I can answer that. It's made naturally by men, and it's they got this what you call it version of it too, artificial or whatever. It's a male hormone basically,
Yep.
and they should have known that in school. So in my mind, somebody if I was in your position, they had a job like, I mean, if I had that job, people ask me that. I said, didn't you learn that in school? I would have asked them. It's a male hormone.
Yep.
Imagine the look they would have had on their face like somebody poured water on them, like they was like, what? Make them feel stupid because they didn't get their education.
Nope. I didn't learn in school either, but I've researched it when I was in school and in my adult. I researched it.
Yeah.
So that mean to tell me you Gen Z is probably Gen X. I don't know if the guy was in his 30s, 20s. I don't know. You mean to tell me you Gen Zs can't research something of importance, but you can research brand new Jordans, brand new fashion clothes, nonsense on the internet. Give me a break.
That's that pagan slave mentality.
Yep. And I'm gonna do these Gen Zs something better. I'm gonna help you Gen Zs out. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Major sex hormone in males. Testosterone is the major sex hormone in males. It is external to the development of male growth, masculine characteristics. Signals set from the brain to the pituitary gland at the base of the brain control the production of testosterone in men. The pituitary gland then relays signals to the testes to produce hormone. Now, for you Gen Zs or you foolish men or ignorant, haven't heard what I read, I'm gonna read it one more time. Major sex hormone in males. Testosterone is the major sex hormone in males. It is external to the development of male growth and masculine characteristics. Signals sent from the brain to the pituitary gland at the base of the brain control the production of testosterone in men. The pituitary gland then relays signals to the testes to produce testosterone. And I'm going to shut that down right there and come back to the stream. So the guy I had a problem with May 13. You mean to tell me you couldn't get your cell phone instead of confronting me to look that up, which take you literally seconds just to look that up? Oh, he was being an a-hole, he was being mean, Anybody going to a new local business, something that is what, 50, 40 years old, you have to know what you're getting into.
Yep. And have some common decency and respect for people working and stuff. They
Yes.
might not even know what work, the meaning of work. They might have been a criminal all their life,
Yep.
raised by a single mammy.
Yeah. Cause I looked at the guy, his teeth was all messed up. Teeth was turning black. That's a sign of oil cancer, by the way.
Mm.
His window, back of his window, was broken, glass everywhere. Yet the police were about me having a stun gun, but didn't investigate his teeth. Sorry, his teeth and his smashed backed out window. That,
He
like
might
you say, that's a demon.
he might have ate the window.
Probably why his teeth was looking like that, chewed up glass.
You remember the never ending story of the rock biters, them thing that eat rocks.
Yep.
That's what that
Uh,
made me. What's your highlights for this evening?
um, Probably after this, probably get some sleep. Um, go to my mom's house tomorrow.
I mean, on the show. What's your, you
Highlights.
got it, features.
Oh, my background.
Mhm.
Oh, those two chairs, like interview chairs. It's an
Oh, okay.
interview room. I had to set that up real quick to make it look professional.
Right.
Yep, yep. But
It
the
looks
reason I
nice.
quit. Oh, go ahead.
It looks nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Hmm.
But the reason why I quit personally because encounter with the police, people were just yelling and screaming out the window. I dealt with a lot. You might well just call them drug junkies at this point because when you actually take this stuff to TRT, the results at from the beginning are good, but it comes with a risk at the end of it.
Hmm.
Just like smoking cigarettes, just like any other addiction, drinking, um, too much. I'm gonna say it. Too much masturbation, too much of anything is not good for you.
Right.
But a lot of people quitting their jobs because the pressure of the boss, the pressure of low minimum wage, the pressure of, I'm gonna say it, women, the pressure of a jealous simp, the pressure of dealing with another job position, which they want to do just that one. It's a lot of reasons why people are quitting their job.
They want you to do extra and not want to pay you for it and stuff.
Yep. Oh yeah. 2018 too. I had another similar job, sign holding job in 2018, but this was for a car tent place where they remove tent and add tent. Well, I'm doing logo designs and removing logo designs. Well, I was supposed to do just sign holding. The guy was an Arab. He said he was trying to be fun like Jamaican Arab or, but he was as an Arab. So he had me remove tent off the window, which was very difficult to do. Nothing wrong to learn something new, but I didn't like it because it was just extremely hard to remove that tent off the window.
Hmm.
Putting tent on the window, it would be extremely difficult. Plus, I put my mind to it, but I was like, nah, I don't like this.
That's understandable.
Yep.
But it's about finding a niche that you learn, you like doing it, and you're good at it. If you like doing something, you become good at it, and if it pays and it's worthwhile to you, you stick with it. It's more than just a job. Then that's why I
Right.
got into trucking. But it's getting dangerous out there, and the way people drive makes me sometimes wish I could find something I like just as much. You don't have to deal with a lot of people. I want to get me
Yep.
a laptop and make money at home part time to go with this money I'm making out on the road.
Yeah. For a lot of truck drivers, the ones who are actually following the rules, doing good, doing what they supposed to do, they have to suffer the most
Hmm.
from bad drivers and people just idiotically just making stupid decisions.
Yep. Lady, about 3 weeks ago. Well, it was what? I think they finally opened 55 Bridge up on the 23rd, but before they opened it, I was on 240 North going to 40 West, and I remember where I was. I was like about 500 feet from the Union Street exit, and this woman had cut me off. She tried to squeeze over in my lane, and she didn't give herself no room to get in front of me. and she got sideswiped, messed the whole side of her vehicle up. Her insurance
Mm.
company got to pay over $8,000 to replace the hood on that truck. It cracked the left turn signal, scuffed the bumper, cracked the fender, and kind of damaged behind the hood where you can't see, but it's hinges and stuff. Messed that up.
So wait, you say your company had to pay for her car?
No, no, her insurance company got to pay for the truck, the hood
Oh, okay.
replaced, and
Okay,
paint and
got you.
all that stuff. Probably to fix her vehicle. It's not total. It's just they got to replace the doors and all the pieces that got bent up, body work. And she smoked cigarettes. And I told her, I said, I don't know how old you is. She looked like she about 7 years old. Come to find out, she was only in her 60s. And I said, I don't know how old you is, but you should know better by now than to pull in front of trucks, and trucks don't stop like that. I don't know why y'all do this crap. Y'all do this every day over here. Y'all need to know how to drive. And I was getting heated. I felt myself getting angry and frustrated. So I got back in the truck and sat down, settled myself down. I got out and asked her, was she okay? She didn't need nothing. She probably was on drugs and stuff.
Yeah. It is women can't drive.
No.
They
Oh,
don't
and
know how to drive.
them other folks, yesterday, I had to hold my phone up twice. I said, I'm not the one in my mirror. Y'all need to get on down the road. They finally left me alone. So the gang stalking is real.
Yep.
Now, before I had the accident, before the woman cut me off, the day before that, this black bee gonna cut me off, and I bet it wasn't 2 feet between me and her SUV.
Yeah. A black women drive crazy. Still want to drive crazy. And slowly but surely the laws are changing, especially in Florida, for everybody. I know now if they do that racing crap on the streets, they are getting fined big and they may get a felony.
Hmm. Reckless driving
Yep.
or 15 miles per hour over the speed limit. That's a felony, reckless driving.
Yep. These Santas not playing, man. He is not playing. He getting tired too.
And in
All this.
Arkansas, over the speed limit, they can charge you $100. So
Oh my god.
imagine doing 20
Ooh.
miles speed limit. And one thing I can say about me, and I'm gonna mute, I never had a speeding ticket with a regular driver license before I got my CDL, or since I had my CDL for 21 and a half years. I never had a speeding ticket.
Mm, mm, mm. I had one back in 2008 when I was mad at my roommate. I was going like maybe 80 miles per hour and like 65. And I was pissed off my roommate that time. They gave me the speeding ticket. I went to the court and paid it, and that was it.
Okay. That's one thing about driving. You really got to be aware of your surroundings, and you gotta, calm down. It's okay to be angry, but you really gotta, what's the word? You gotta restrain yourself out there. You never know who watching, what somebody might do. They might see that as an opportunity to try to cause anything. Speeding ticket, all that stuff crossed my mind. I'm like, well, I better watch these folks here. Never know what's up there. And I get this, ugh, no, I better not do that. It's like an instinct I got now.
Yeah. This one, like, I was 21 years old back in 2008. I think it happened in, was it Pensacola, Florida, Alabama? I think it happened in Alabama.
Hmm.
It happened in Alabama.
And them folks in Alabama, they bad about swooping and squatting.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. My experience down there it was all right. because I was by myself most of the time. But the level of racism down there was high. It was high.
There in Mississippi too.
Yep. What's going on,
Texas.
man? What's going on? Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm just interviewing JJdiesel. But go ahead.
It's just I just pause for a minute. I don't know. It's just a lot of folks out there shouldn't be driving. They should be locked in a dungeon, if you ask me.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. I agree. Because a lot of these people not only cause you to get in an accident, they end up just killing people, injuring people, end up running the red light. I don't know why they have these cameras up there. What these lights at? People run the red light, and the majority of the time they don't get no ticket at all.
They do in Memphis over there.
They run the red
Even
light.
yeah, even if the light yellow, you going through it, they'll still give you a ticket.
Yeah, Florida need to change that. I guarantee people running red hot light here, they don't get no speeding ticket at all.
Hmm.
I don't know about them getting a speeding ticket in the mail. I don't know, but I guarantee they don't get no speeding ticket.
Yeah, in Memphis they'll send you one in the mail.
Yep. You have any stories on why you quit your job or you never quit any jobs?
As far as well, the kind of work I do, man, I got tired of being gone all the time. They want me to. They lie and say I'm gonna be home, this, that, and the other. They don't get me home, and, even for whatever reason, emergency reasons. I got tired of it. Got tired of being out there in that snow and ice and stuff. Get stranded. Don't want to pay right. They don't want to get you home. They don't want to keep the equipment up, and they try to talk to you and treat you like you're stupid or something. I got tired of all of it. But some of them companies I work for went out of business. Yep.
Yeah. I had my first job at the age of 17. This was what like I was still in like my high school year, my junior year. I had my first moving job and it paid like $200 a day.
That's pretty
To be
good.
to be honest, I was fired because this guy I was working, this older gentleman I was working with, irritating. I wanted to cuss him out. He talks about you getting tired and all that. And then I came across these two white people, stuck up white women. I was young back then. No excuses, but I was young. So she was being rude to me, cussing me out. I told her I'd sit in the truck then. Sit in the truck,
What, an
boss.
employee?
What
Was
happened?
she an employee or a customer?
She was like a customer.
Hmm.
That's when I was 17. So the boss heard what happened. Oh, I had to let you go. I said, okay, good. So back then, I just went back to school, and that was it. Just went back to school.
Hmm.
I did make a lot of money though, like $200 a day. That's a lot of jobs. I quit, got fired, but mostly I quit because again, they talk to you like you ain't nothing. When you do the job right, they still treat you like crap. What you do what you're supposed to do, they still treat you like crap. They don't like you because you and I, because we on top. We do what we're supposed to do. I don't like this guy, man. Treat him like crap.
Well, see, there's a lot of evil people out there. When you're doing what you're supposed to do, the righteousness and the light in you shine, and it intimidates the wicked.
Yep.
Everybody act like that. whatever race or gender they are. If they dark, it burns them and they can't. It makes them intimidated. It intimidates and make them very uncomfortable. And I hope them very people are listening and hear me say that because they know I'm not lying.
Well, you telling the truth, man. You are telling the truth, especially when it comes to the black man. I'm gonna get to the black woman in a minute. When it comes to these black men trying to get another black man fired, it's because that man have intelligence. That man been on the job for years and years. So what can I do to make him get fired or quit to get his position? Because I guarantee you that's what most of these black men try to do, well as the black woman. What can I do to make him lose his cool so I can get his position? A lot of them.
They be
Go ahead.
plotting lies, witchcraft, plots, lies, and witchcraft.
Yep. Now the next person who get my position, which they can have, they not gonna last long, and I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, you have to deal with the rain. Number two, you have to clean off the sign because that's what I did every time I got done at the end of the day. Number three, when you go inside the company I used to go to, you have to get the dirt off your feet because the tile is real sensitive and the floors get easily dirty. Number five, I think 4 or 5 I was on. Number five, let's say number five, you have to deal with the heat. I'm very good at deal with the heat. That's why I was just out there every day, just about every day. And the heat didn't bother me at all. Of course, I had my water, my hat, and I had a large sign that mostly block out the sun.
Like a big straw hat, something like that.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I wear them too.
Yep. Another guy, bet the other people like, oh, how did he do it, man? How do you put up with how do you put up with the rain and the sun and how you deal with so much? Of course, I was out there thinking, man. When you work any job, you gotta have skills, knowledge, and you gotta constantly be thinking. The same with truck driving. You gotta
Yep,
be smart. You gotta be thinking. You gotta be knowledgeable at all times.
takes guts,
Yep.
patience, certain level of maturity, you know, and it's not for the faint of heart. I say that because I drove nationwide in all kinds of weather, terrain. Never use a tire chain, not once.
Mm.
In the mountains, snow and slick ice to dry roads, flat flat road, not one time that I use a tire chain. With good tires and ball slip, still no tire change. I made it where I was going. God was with me.
Yep. So even if you guys get someone fired from their job and then you get my position, the question is how long will you hold on to it? I can't take this no more. I can't take man, I'm gonna quit, man. Or probably end up getting fired. That's karma for you, man. Yeah, I guess you ain't want my position, I guess. And then my job paid bi-weekly. Another thing, it paid bi-weekly. And
Every
then and then the 1099. The 1099 when you owed the IRS. The IRS. Like, man, I owe this much, man. I guess I didn't want this guy's position, I guess. I mean, you can have it, man. I mean, you wanted it so bad, you got it now. So can't get no more, man. I quit. I quit. I got to say, hold on, where's that clip? Where's that clip? Oh, I didn't put it on here. Did I put it on here? No, I didn't put it on here. But for you simps, I gotta play this real quick, man. For you simps,
We do not care.
I don't care, man. I can have my position. You can have it.
You know, uh, people be on the outside looking in. Then when they get a taste of what you do, they can't handle it, and they still mad because they can't handle what you do like you do. They don't have that same essence to handle that whatever position, said position.
Yep. Yeah, man. For the black woman, of course, it's just very simple. Getting somebody fired from their job don't mean you will get instant karma too. There's a lot of black women getting fired from their job. I don't know too many black women that quit their job, but I know they get fired from their job because the foolish things they do on the street, at home, anywhere else, they'll bring it to their job and they'll bring it to yours.
Are you gonna tell me what testosterone is? Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. I gotta get him fired. I'm gonna call the police.
You ever think about making a cartoon about these clowns, man? An animated cartoon.
That will be
Make
a good idea.
make a mockery of them kind of folks. Yeah.
Should
Get
be
you a
me
graphic
holding. Oh, go ahead.
get you a graphic designer, somebody y'all collaborate about it, come up with a script and come up with the different characters and stuff.
Yeah, I should do something like that.
Yeah.
I got to tell you too. This one younger black woman. I think this happened like 3 years ago because I was going to Walgreens and I was going like to get me an energy drink. I just drank Bang energy drink back then. As
Mm.
I was going to pay for my drink, younger black woman making faces and all that, those goofy faces they make in the hood and in the neighborhood or wherever they go because they don't like the black man. I was like, why are you making faces when I'm just buying an energy drink? Oh, that's the way I am. I went to a different line and paid my drink. She kept complaining and all. I said, if you keep complaining, I'm just gonna tell the manager. Go ahead and tell the manager. So the next day in the morning, as I was getting ready to go to work, I had at least like 30 minutes or so. I went to go tell the manager. The manager was real cool. This white guy. I told him what happened, right? He was like, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to her. I don't know why that's her behavior. So I guess he
Wait a minute.
talked. Oh, go ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off, but so he knows she like that anyway. That's why he said that, right?
No, no, no. I think he wanted. I think he didn't know she was like that.
Oh, okay.
I think some white man do know how the black woman is. I think they do, but I think he didn't
Oh,
know.
they know.
Oh, okay,
I'll be right back. Let me get my dog a treat right quick.
okay. But anywho, um, he talked to her. I guess she got fired from her job because as I was getting ready to go home from my job, I saw her at a bus stop complaining, getting mad or whatnot. I guess she got fired from her job. The thing is, she got herself fired. I don't like anybody making faces and being goofy while you on the job, especially at a cash register. I don't care how much black women hate the black man. You are in a professional setting to ring somebody out and then that person be on their way. I'm gonna say it again. You are at a cash register, ring the person's grocery out, and then that person be on their way. Now, some of you simply like, oh, it ain't no big deal, man. She was just making faces. If I would have did something like that as a black man, I would have been fired immediately.
If we do stuff like that, we'd be looked at as creeps. When they the
Yep.
one actually, the women and the ones that's the troublemakers are really the creeps.
Yep.
My dog cleaned her bowl out, her food bowl, so I gave her a treat. I went to look, make sure she cleaned her bowl out, and I reward her when she eat all her food. She over there chewing on that treat right now. But back to the topic.
But yeah, I got a black woman fired. In fact, she got herself fired. I think she had my phone number some way somehow because when you doing the Walgreens reward thing and they get access to your phone number some way somehow. After my grandmother died, she called my phone from an unknown phone number, cussing me out. I say, if you don't hang up this phone, I'm gonna have the police trace you and you go get arrested.
Hmm.
Till then, to this day forward, she don't call me no more. She don't call me no more because the police can trace a phone number whether it's unknown or just a phone number. They can trace you, look for you, and get you arrested.
Yeah,
Yep.
if they really wanted to. A lot of times, if we call and we got a problem with somebody harassing us, uh, well, that's on a line. It's that now that we can't get about that. It's cross state line. That's a lie. They can collaborate with that state, wherever that person is, and have that state to deal with that mess. Harassment by communication. That's actually a law, a criminal law now.
Yep. It's a misdemeanor. That somebody call you multiple times and all that's a misdemeanor.
And you can have an order of protection against them, and that'll turn into a felony if they break that order of protection. No contact. I mean,
Yep. Well,
and
I mean,
you,
oh,
you
go
can
ahead.
file stalking charges, stalking and harassment charges on them.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. But after that, boy, she ain't called my phone. As I say, if the police trace you, they can get you arrested. She left me alone after that, boy. Straight 4 to 5 years. I'm not playing. I wasn't playing with people, especially black women. I wasn't playing with them. I was very serious. Oh, he mean business. I better leave him alone.
Yeah,
Cause for
no,
for decades, for decades, you black women has been torturing black men.
yeah, psychologically and doing the witchcraft, financially, through the boys, uh, setting up murder for hire, all that stuff, all kind of evil stuff.
Yep. They get to taste their own medicine, but they don't like it.
Nope.
Call my white daddy. Go ahead and call the white man. Nobody
Hmm.
care about the white man that much.
If they destroy their own kind, what you think they'll do for anybody else?
The same thing to the black woman.
Hmm.
Yep. And then we had I had another one at Wendy's. One work at Wendy's. I was going home on the bus. She wanted to ask me, can I sit down on the bench? I was like, nope. Oh, come on, you're being an a-hole. Years ago, I reported a black woman for her bad attitude while riding the Uber. Oh man, I had a similar story like that. I'm gonna change it up a little bit and get back to what I was gonna say. I reported many, many black female bus drivers. Now I reported one man like I don't know 8, 9, 10 years ago, and that was it. But along the years, I reported mostly number of black female drivers. The attitude, them saying something out of line. This one incident that happened in 2016, this black woman closed the door on my arm as I was getting off the bus. Now, that could have been a lawsuit. That is definitely a lawsuit. But what I did was I got her fired.
Hmm.
I got her fired because that's actually an assault, a lawsuit, and you could have went to jail for it. But instead, she got that fired just in case. She got fired over that lawsuit and the rest. So after that, I ain't see her no more after that.
You gotta
Oh,
you gotta put your foot down
yep.
hard. Sometimes you gotta be real hard for them to just to even know, hey, I'm not the one. You gotta let them know, hey, I'm not the one.
Yeah. It seems like wherever black women go, whatever they do, they got to ruin everything. And I mean everything.
Anytime a woman go to Dubai to get pooped on for money, you know that's something wrong. They want lemonade and brownies in Dubai.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. I dealt with black women over the years and years, but the one at Wendy's, um, I didn't get up. She starts cursing me out. I cursed her out back. Throughout the months, throughout the year, she gave me problems. I told her manager at first, it was a white man, of course. He did nothing. He said this is a police matter. I didn't want to make it a police matter. So I called corporate. It was another black lady. I'm surprised she did something that made her stop. So she was like, that's that girl that's in the lower position. I think she like clean up and then she like made sandwiches and fries and stuff like that. She talked to the girl. The girl left me alone ever since then. Haven't said anything else after that.
That's good.
Yep. When it comes to something like that, you gotta go deep within the manager. Go to corporate. Now, if corporate don't work, I would probably just best let it go. Now, the girl keep bothering you, then it becomes a police matter. But I don't make nothing a police matter right away, unless it's just very dangerous. Then I make it a police matter. But if it's nothing serious, then manager, not the manager, corporate. If not that, just try your best to evade. But not just women, but men too. These simps out here that
Yeah.
act like women.
Hell, they even worse.
Yep.
They're raised by single mammies, single whammies.
Yep. But got another one. This black girl that was in insurance. She was doing insurance because they in their cars and they'll try to come to you to sell insurance. So she had like an Hispanic woman driving. Black woman got out the car. She asked me, "Did I have health insurance?" I looked at it, ignored. She kept asking over and over again. I like, "You go leave, right?" "Oh, you want health insurance?" I said, "You go leave, right?" The girl that was driving, I said, the girl that drive, oh sorry, don't worry about it. Worry about it. Just get in the car and leave. So she got in the car and left, and that was it.
Hmm.
If nobody wants to buy what you're selling, you don't keep convincing somebody to buy something they don't want.
Right.
Number one, I don't know if she even had a license to do what she do. Number two, she could have been a random stranger trying to sell me something else. Oh,
A
I'm selling
scam.
insurance. Yeah, go ahead.
She could have been a scammer.
Yep. Because what these scammers will do, they'll try you sell you one thing and then they'll sell you another. She could have been trying to sell me insurance, and she could have been trying to like sell T-shirts and lemonade, or had a little lemonade stand up and they call somewhere. Oh, I changed my mind. I'm selling lemonade. I'm selling lemonade. I ain't selling insurance, brother. I'm selling lemonade. You want a glass of lemonade real quick? I said, I thought you were selling insurance. Yeah, man.
A
You got to
female
be
snake
careful.
oil salesman. As a female snake oil salesman.
Yeah. She could have been. She could have been selling a mixtape. Yeah, she could have been selling one of her rap music and whatnot.
I don't even listen to rap.
Yeah.
That song by the group, it's a classic rock song, American Woman by the Guess Who. It's a rock group
Black
called the Guess.
Black Pillar Jala never began. Um. Shit. You know what I'm finna do, right? You
What
know
did
what
he
I'm finna do.
say?
That's a female. You know what I'm gonna do, right?
Go ahead.
Woo! I don't know if that's a female or whatnot. I could be wrong. You guys too gotta have profile pictures of a male. No, I don't know. Black Pillar, Julica. That could have been a female. There's no
Then
women. There's no woman
I,
allowed in. Oh, go ahead.
I don't mean to pry, but I got an avatar, but it ain't showing up for some reason. It's already set, but when I get over here on StreamYard, it won't pull it up. You can see it on me in the chat, but it won't show up here.
Yeah, StreamYard just messing up. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Sometimes it mess up and sometimes it do good. I don't know. But yeah, like when it come to MGTOW, black pill, red pill, you women are not allowed to hear.
Nope.
I'm setting the record straight. You women are not allowed on our channel.
This is a male fellowship space only.
Yep. I kind of figured. I kind of figured a female was in my chat some way somehow, man. One was gonna come along because I was cooking tonight, boy. I was cooking tonight.
You lit that fuse and push that button over at the same time on their butt. There they come.
Yep. Had to play the sound too, boy. Had to play that Mario die sound. The old video game, the Super Mario game.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a male, I could unblock it, but yeah, y'all can't have any female profile pictures too, because I don't know if y'all be a female or whatnot. So could just hit that delete button and then that's it, man.
For a man to have a female picture of that's kind of sugary, if you ask me.
Yeah, could have been a troll.
Yeah.
You know what troll I'm talking about, right?
The pot belly pig
Yep,
flinging.
could have been him. Cause they came through my channel, man. You know, trolling and all that.
They was just an exercise to make a mockery of them when they tried to get it on us.
Yep.
We would clown they butts.
I've been on my old channel, boy. That was golden entertainment right there, boy. Had a lot of views back then, boy. Making a fool of himself. We were clowning him. And y'all trolls, y'all incels, y'all blue pillars can come on if you act right, but mostly y'all not allowed on my channel, especially women.
The men sell pipe shiners, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yep. But yeah, man. The girl with insurance. I think that's about it. Other women I dealt with, like with women driving in their car, walking on the sidewalk, out off work. I mean,
I
women
tell you
just
something else.
they. Oh, go ahead.
I tell you something else they do. Like when you in a public place, especially if you're getting ready to go pay for something at a store, they bad about getting in front of you. I
Yep.
act like I purposely sometimes act like I'm gonna go down this aisle. I turn on their butt. They get mad. I turn and go another direction on
Yep. They're getting desperate, man.
them. Yep.
Getting desperate.
Oh, they've been doing that for years, but it's worse now.
Yeah. Since men now are just focusing on themselves and not doing this whole dating thing, women behavior are just getting worse and worse.
Undesirable,
Yep.
reprehensible.
Oh
Because
yeah.
okay, go ahead. I'm listening. I'll mute.
Accord this. I'm gonna go at this white girl first. She when she first came there, she had a nasty attitude. Treating everybody like crap. Now I put her in her place. They already know how she was, but I put her in her place because I was going inside to get my headphones out of my book bag because my book bag at one point was under the chair, and her office used to be our office. I get my headphones. What do you want? What do you want? I say, first off, I'm getting my headphones. Second off, you should focus on your work. I said that and walked off. Nothing happened, boy. She got upset.
they
It was a white woman too. It was a white
get
woman.
they get crazy too. Mind you, the
Yep.
devil don't discriminate on the servants he used. I'll put it that way.
Yep. But they let her go because she was treating everybody with disrespect and being rude and all that. When they let her go, she getting close to her car, looking at me, making faces. I was like, okay. I said in my back mind, okay. I think the last 3 days she came back up there to the company, had a salad from Publix. She get the salad, she dumped the salad in the bushes. They see her. What they do is they go get a court order against her when she can't come back up there.
Hmm.
I was
Well,
like,
these
you
folks,
stupid. At one point when she drove, I was like, you stupid bitch. Back then.
yeah, folks is crazy, man.
Yep. So this new girl, the new girl out the her came in, Hispanic. At first she was nice. She bought me stuff at first. She bought me a hat, lemonade, something like that, and that sort of nature. So like I had to order that time because it was like really hot outside, and she said something on her breath. So I ain't paid no attention throughout the months. She was up and down, running her mouth. So I think about a year later, um, I went inside just to put my work equipment up, which is my son. So she claimed a customer, was being creepy. I didn't know what happened because I was just finna go leave for the day. I walk inside, put my sign up. she telling me as I go on, "Oh, you saved my life." I was like, "What? What the fuck, bitch?" Excuse my language, but I'm like, What are you talking about?" The next day, she tell my boss, everybody that I saved her, which I just went to just go put my work materials up. The boss is married. He a simp, by the way. Oh, you protect women and all that. Yay. As he left for the day, I'm like, what are you? I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? He didn't hear it because I was like, as he drove out, I was like, are you serious? I didn't protect her. Only thing I did was just put my work materials up. That's it. Between her and the customers, I don't know. But I think she did
You
that
know
to
what?
get some kind of attention or something. I don't know.
That might be part of it, but you know what I think what happened? She might have done pissed that guy off. Or you said it was somebody in there, and you came in and put your stuff up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She might have was about to get corrected, and you come in. She thought you was gonna. Well, that guy might have thought you was gonna do, interact. So
Right.
it didn't escalate any further. That's why she said that. I bet you.
Yep.
Or the whole thing could have been a setup.
It could have. It could have, man. At that time, I was red pill, man. I was RPD at that time. I wasn't protect no woman.
Yeah,
Whatever she get into, she can get herself out, man.
yeah.
Yeah, get some type of attention or whatnot. They pissed a lot. As a matter of fact, people I was working with too, they pissed a lot of people off too.
Hmm.
We on that TRT, man, and you go and piss somebody off. They you don't know what they capable of. You don't know what they capable of. They don't care about you being on TRT, you having side effects. They'll still do something to you. And these
You know,
people
I'm
who
thinking
take
about.
go
I'm
ahead.
thinking about changing. I'm thinking about changing part of my username. Instead of traveler, I might replace it with two words. Uh,
Right.
Cowboy of Judah instead of Cowboy Traveler. I'm thinking about doing that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It is in the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah is number one. That's in the Bible. I don't want to get biblical, but I was just letting you know if I do that, then you know it's me.
Uh yeah, man. Women are just trouble wherever they go. You can't even go to work as a man without some woman causing some type of scene or creating some type of drama. Just can't go to work and do what they supposed to do, so they gotta just create problems. Or you want to go to Red Lobster, so we can get a big steak for 5 people. The bill over like a $1,000 or whatnot.
Hell no.
I mean, serious, man, because the YouTube videos I have been watching over the past 18, 19 days, these men are getting a position where they don't pay for these women anymore. They used
Drizzle,
to pay.
drizzle.
They used to pay for these women, and the bill be over like $1,000, close to $1,000.
Damn. Wouldn't be me if even if I was a multi-billionaire or something. If I was a trillionaire, I still wouldn't do it. No.
And it'll be mostly black women. Not playing the race card here, but it mostly be black women that be doing that.
Hell, they learned it from other races.
Yep.
And they got better at it than other races, unfortunately. Our people.
Yep. So these men are like, we're not doing this dating thing no more because every time I take you out, the bill almost be over $200, $100, almost $1,000. Even you bring your friends along with you, and I have to pay for them.
Oh hell no.
Your friend didn't volunteer just to pay half of it, no tip, no nothing. So I got to pay for the both of you.
Back when my daddy was growing up and dating, back in that time, it was a man and a woman on a date. Sometimes they double date, which was fine. You know, they didn't have all this craziness they got going on now. Things back then compared to things are now, it ain't worth dating now.
Nope.
They these women don't even have their hearts in the right place. They didn't even have them in the right place back then, but it's worse now. Far worse. Back then, the marriage rate was high, the divorce rate was low. Out of birth rate, I mean, out of wedlock birth rate was low. It was the exception back then. Everything flip flop. Everything I just said flip flop. Now
Yep.
you got the craziness going on. Then we live in a time where a lot of people see good as evil and evil is good. It's like in the times of Noah, just like the Lord said it would be. It's Sodom and Gomorrah, Noah, Egypt, Babylon, all in one. That's what the last days is all about. The plagues of Egypt are already spreading everywhere. It's not just in Egypt, but it's the spiritual Egypt all over the world. That's what's going on. And the people who don't want to wake up. See, I was on another channel. I don't want to say her name, but I was mentioning dietary laws in the chat, and they want to get cussed out. Talking about, you want to bring this religion? She claims she advocate for men, and she called these women out, but she showed that B side, that B gene in her. I'm like, uh-huh. And she
That
don't
that
dress modern. She got tattoos all over her arm and stuff.
that
I
that
don't like that.
that Joker face came on. Them true colors came out. Boy,
Yeah,
had on a happy face, a mad happy face mask, and then when she took off that mask, she was looking mad. That's how most of
yep,
these women are
yep.
wearing the mask.
And one of my ex, well, I ain't gonna call her ex. One of my former crushes from high school. Was it early this year, maybe? Yeah, I think. I think that was sometime this year, early before things got warmed up and all that. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and say her first name. Well, no, I'm gonna call her last name Thorn. Thorn.
Right.
Her folks name Thorn. They last name. But anyway, uh, she used to be the apple of my eye back in the day. Now I could barely recognize her when she approached.
But she was like Asian badly. Hello.
I had to, I wasn't trying to answer it, but I was trying to hit the what you call button, the other button, but I moved too fast. But
Okay.
uh, she took on a job that a man does, and she worked with the grain elevators and stuff like that. She inspect them. This woman did not have a mole on, not a blemish on her face. And she had a nice, sexy figure, nice skin tone, nice hair. Her mama was strict on her in school. She had a few pookies in her life. I could tell. I could tell when a woman done had sex, if you know what I mean. And she
Right.
sat there with the camel toe swole up one day at high school. I'm like, uh-huh. Still like a fool, except after her. All this stuff. She didn't believe I was gonna get my CDL and driving truck. I told her back then, this is how I know I'm in the right job in my calling. One of the things God called me to do. I was up in Washington one night and I called her on cell phone. She didn't believe me. She cussed me out, got rude, hung up. I'm like, okay, well, I won't pursue that one no more. This was back in '03. And then Hoover her a few months ago, or well, sometime this year, I think, at the gas station. I didn't know who she was. She lost weight. She's skinny. She got moles all in her face because she worked that job doing this inspection of these grain elevators and stuff. And a woman ain't supposed see a woman's immune system is different from a man for one thing. They ain't supposed to be around all these chemicals. And she never had kids, by the way. And me and her the same age. She just a few months before me. And a woman ain't supposed to be around cat litter because it can cause, cancer, female cancer, and all this stuff, right?
Right.
But they wanna compete with us so bad. They don't want to honor the position that God put them in is to be a helpmate. They don't any woman that complains about a 50-50 date ain't no helpmate. She's not a virtuous woman. She's a predator. And these damn simps that agree with the mess, they stupid. Am I preaching now? I didn't mean to preach.
You are on fire, man. You are on fire, man.
And I got to the point to where I started asking these women, "Are you truly virtuous women?" I have one person say yes, but she didn't prove it. She couldn't prove it for nothing. I got the, she blocked her page on Facebook, forgot her name and everything. I blocked. I should have screenshotted that. I moved so fast I forgot the screenshot. But it wasn't the first uh, female sent me a friend request. And these women crazy in some of these trucker app groups I'm in on Facebook, want me to be friends and all this. Oh no, I can't do it. White women. No, I'm not prejudiced, but I'm going by the Bible on that one. And I
Yep.
hope they understand. We're really not supposed to mix according to the Bible. And then these black women over here, I mean, my back's against the wall. Got our own people against us. Then you got those over there claim they want us so bad. But I look back at what the ancestors did to our people. I can't do it. And what the Bible, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And I got this saying. I said it before. I believe God put this quote on my mind. I got to say it again. A non-virtuous woman has about as much value as a wooden penny at best and detrimental at worst. Heard that before? Every word.
Yep.
God put that on my heart. And I won't. See, when God puts something or somebody says something of wisdom, I know it originated from God anyway. Just like when I was a child and I was about 12 years old in middle school, and this guy said, "You got two ears and one mouth. You're supposed to listen more than you talk." And that stuck with me. And these women don't want to listen. They want to do all the talking. That's their problem now. They think they know everything and they can't be told. They think they're above reproach.
Yep. And it's backfiring too.
Yeah.
I had $50 million in the bank, but now it's gone. John, I thought you were supposed to invest the rest and save the rest.
Honey, you been spending all the $500 dress and nails and all this expensive stuff. How I supposed to invest and save when you're in my bank account?
This is why you don't share bank accounts with anyone, especially women.
Hell no. Mm-mm. Nope. Especially not in this country.
Nope. A lot of you married men or men who are not in relationships with women get bank accounts with these women, and when they end up screwing you over, now you want to complain to her and cry. Well, it was your decision. It was your decision to get a bank account with her. That's your fault.
Yep. And any man that trusts a woman in this country nowadays, they sent for these women and they have not truly tested her spirit and they have not discerned whether or not she's good or evil. They are fools. A sinner will be uh, ensnared by her, but the ones that please God will escape her. I think that's what really the essence of MGTOW is right there, escaping the snares of these witches.
Yep. A lot of these men still think these women are angels. She's an angel. She's the one. And then later on, we should screw you over.
it was my fault, man. I should have, you know, cashed that check like I was supposed to and pay her doctor's appointment and get her nails done. No, sir, that was her fault. Not yours, it was her fault. But most of you men out here foolishly believe that once a woman break up with you or divorce you, well, it's my fault. It was her fault, not yours.
Um, and the divorce rate is high. It's the women that could have a perfectly good marriage, good men, they just ruin it. A wise woman builds her house, while a foolish woman tears it down by her own effort.
Yep. These women in this country want more. They want more. Now, what is more when it comes to resources? $1 billion, a zillion dollars, which a man don't have. Now, if he have that, it has to be like in stocks or something like a doctor. Or I don't even doubt doctors make $1 million at this point.
You know what? You know why a wicked woman will never be happy? Because she's a contrary against God. That means she contrary against the purpose they were created for in the first place. If they're contrary against their purpose, then you have
Yep.
Mom Zilla keep ringing my phone. I hit the right button this time.
But
I
you
don't
would
know
have.
why
Go
she
ahead.
keep ringing my she keep ringing my phone. She don't know what I'm doing. She want to keep ringing my phone, and I'm thinking about changing my number next year.
Oh, who was that? Your
Or
mom?
get another phone. Yeah, or get another number, get another phone altogether, and set everything up over there on that other phone, and then know how to use this phone. That way, when I'm like right now, I get a call, my other phone off. She can't nobody call and interrupt me with frivolous nonsense.
Yeah, I would do that, man, cause I guarantee she watching the stream right now too, hearing us talk.
Ain't no telling. Might be the some source of problems I had in my phone.
Yeah. Probably one I just
I
blocked and
thought
deleted. That probably was her. That probably was her in the chat.
about wouldn't be surprised.
They're like, JJdiesel, why you on stream with this man? Why you on the stream? Come eat dinner. Uh, come wash these dishes.
yeah, man.
I gotta
Did
wash my own dishes. She better wash hers.
yeah. But yeah, man. I'm gonna go and end it right here. That was a good interview. You men out here that's quitting your job, quit, get a better job. But if you have to hold on to the job to get a better one, do so.
Hold your head down in the meantime, and watch your surroundings and interact as less as possible. When in Rome, act like the Romans. When you get out of Rome, you can take a deep breath of release.
Yep.
And I was just getting started though, brother. I was just getting started. Man, I was gonna tell you about my neighbor next door over here. Well, this woman, June last year, me and her got into it and all this stuff. I told you about that. And
Yep.
her son and daughter and her tried to jump me, and I pulled my pistol. Man, I got they detained me. They let me go. And I went to work that day, and a few days later, they let me come and get my weapons and all that stuff. And they didn't know about everything I had. I didn't tell them all, but and she got that dude in there. Now they ain't getting along. Now he got a problem with that woman bringing other dudes in. in and out over there. I ain't gonna tell him. But I forgot to mention, he tried to hook me up with this female. I guess she out of Memphis or somewhere. She got 5 kids and a dog. I already got a dog. I got a girl dog. They got a boy dog. I'm like, I don't need 9 miles to feed. I already got 2. Mine and my dog. That's it.
That would have been a struggle on you, man.
Hell no. Then living next door to that mess over there. I don't trust them. They tried to set a trap for me. It didn't work. Then I got my guard up on him, and I already had the police on alert to my. He gonna throw a grenade over here because he mad at them. I said, "You take that somewhere else, don't you bring it over here." You see what I'm up against?
Yep.
I'll be ready to make an example of him. And while they trying to come in over here, I'm looking for them to be surrounded. And he's a felon already. He's a felon. Uh, these women love these bonds. They don't want to, you know, respect and be in a godly position with a productive godly man. No, they want a loser like that. That's how evil and backwards and twisted these wicked ass women are. I'm telling y'all, it's
Yep.
that bad.
And once you run out of drugs and the money and don't have the things she need, then she move on back to
Mhm.
the man that's 9 to 5 or the simp that have money.
And that dude couldn't keep a job. None of that. Yeah, he's a criminal.
Yep.
Then tried to see he's jealous. He tried to put me with that thing with them 5 kids and the dog. I'm like, what the hell? I went along with it a little ways. I changed the oil and just to see. And she started calling me baby. I'm like, ugh, I cringe. Don't call me. I'm thinking I didn't say it out loud, but I'm thinking, don't call me that. I don't know you like that. I let her show herself to me. She on the phone whispering, walking out the park. This right after I said I can sense people stuff on people. She said, well, you seem like a nice. I said, you seem like a nice person, but you're real sneaky. And she said, why you say that? Then she said, hold on a minute. And then she got on the phone and started calling somebody. I said, yeah, you proved me right. That's exactly what I meant. Then I went in the house and I didn't speak to her after that. She was visiting them next door. She went back home, glad to go. I see right through these folks, y'all.
She could have been trying to set you up, man.
All of that. Hold
She
on, let
could
me
have been
look out
called
here
her
for a minute.
boyfriend or drug mates. You know how these women are, man.
Yeah. I got some artillery, heavy artillery over here. That dude come talking about a grenade. Okay. I ain't got no grenades, but I got some stuff. I see a hint. Somebody pointing something over here. They're gonna get something going back at them.
Yep.
You got to be ready. Some of our own people is our worst enemy. Some of them. But for the ones that know who we are according to the Bible, I don't want to get too biblical. But if you of my people and you know who you are in the Bible, then we ought to be on code on the same page. We want for everything. We don't have nothing of our own. We don't have our own land. We don't have our own nation. All this stuff. And people like that I just mentioned is the enemy. Them people next door. You know, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of it.
And me, I've moved on from that, man. From the last place that I lived at to my job, I changed all that.
Oh, and I was gonna tell you about the place I'm trying to get. They built the place and they didn't build the water system up right. They covered the original water system up when the contractors built the duplex on top of it. It's going to cost $10 to get all that stuff set up because they got to tear the street up just to tie into the water line. I'm like, oh my God. So he said it might take him for the rest of the year to get that done. He's trying to save his money up and find a cheaper contractor than $10,000. But I'm thinking about looking for somewhere else though. But I want to get back in my old neighborhood there, see, because I lived on, well, I grew up on a dead end street, and that can be a good thing because somebody coming down doing something crazy, they got to turn around, and I catch them going back up. Yep,
Yep.
I think militant like that because I've seen a lot, uh, been through a lot, talked to a lot of vets. You know, dad is a vet. Talked about how they draft people and then this war culture mindset. And it's more than just physical war; it's a spiritual war too. And I see stuff on people like, we was talking about earlier, gang stalkers. They got an evil
Yep.
spirit on them, and I get at least 1,000 stares in my mirrors a day.
Yep. People think it's just me. Oh, he delusional. He this, he that. Well, I got witnesses saying that people are standing up them too.
Yeah. Even if you don't mind me mentioning, this other YouTuber, his name Newbreed, he talks about that. He did several streams on it. I think I shared a few of them with you and behind the scenes, but he talked about that. I thought I was, I was like you. I thought I was like, am I the only one? No, I'm not. A lot of us is being targeted because we see who we are and we know what's going on, and we're not accepting garbage. And the ones that don't accept garbage is a threat. The Lord is separating the wheat from the tare, and when we don't fit in with the waste of the people, we're a threat to them. The ones
Yep.
that's going to waste away, they want to pull us down. That's what this is all about. And the devil don't discriminate who he use as puppets to waste away and all that stuff with him to try to tear as many down as possible. God hates his own, but he hates the ones that seek God even more. And the government want to ban the Bible. They want to threaten the draft. Again, they want to do a lot of mess.
Yep. Things are getting much, much worse every day, man. A lot of people want to go through life like it's all rainbows and ponies and candy and which is not. So
And I used to think this is a free country. No, it ain't. Because every time you got to worry about potentially being drafted into a war or forced to go to jury duty, that's slavery.
yeah, for the women to go through the draft, boy. Ah, y'all got it,
And
man. Y'all got it. And the reason why I say that because y'all want to be like men. Y'all want to punish men. Y'all want to corrupt men. But when it comes doing manly things, well, we'll see during war what y'all can do.
hmm and if they don't go to jury duty or if they draft dodge or get caught, they go to jail.
Yep.
That's slavery.
The women that y'all was talking trash, if y'all break a nail on the battlefield, there is no close nail salon to fix that. There's no materials to fix that. There's nothing. You just had to get through it and keep fighting. Because for decades, through World War II and World War One, men had to fight through war without any problems. World War III, we'll see what y'all women do.
And I say this: if they break a nail, they better carry some fingernail clippers or toenail clippers. If they forget them, they can just use their teeth.
The reason I'm laughing, man, because women want to do women do manly things. They actually think they a man.
When the thunder of the righteous force come down on them, they can't handle it, and they want to play the victim.
Yeah.
That they claim to be the victim. Then
Start crying through. Oh, they getting the upper hand. They getting the upper hand. What can we do? What can we do? We can't call them in. They're at home playing video games and cooking and having a good time. What shall we do? Y'all got it, man. Y'all women got it.
drizzle.
I got it, man. You don't need no man. Y'all independent. Y'all got more skills than men. Y'all got it,
Y'all
man.
so-called, they so-called strong and independent. They ain't strong as they make out to be.
Yep.
Oh,
Women think
and
women think they women think they're Rambo until it's time to actually be like a Rambo. They wear the materials and all that, the face paint, the knife. They have all that and still can't handle the pressure.
wait a minute. You remember they did that firing? What you call it? The firefighters did that exercise up in Canada to set a forest on fire.
Yep.
all women. I found that out it was all women. I said, "Oh, no wonder it went wrong."
Oh man.
You got any more clips or anything to add?
No. All I say is was a good interview, and it's getting late, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Now I will probably next week, probably Friday, probably do a live Friday. We can do Bible verses then.
Okay, about what time? I don't know what my week gonna be. They're talking about rain a lot of days, so I'm just, trucking is unpredictable. I tell you, it's
Yeah.
just as unpredictable as the weather. So, I was wondering if you wanted to do that another Saturday, because right now, so far, I'm just hauling light loads. It's not a real busy time. We're not having to work on the weekends right now. We've been really just hauling out of bins if we haul the crops, but mostly fertilizer and stuff. Groundhog brain fertilizer, agriculture stuff. Uh, but now when harvest season pick up, they want to run us 7 days. I ain't gonna let them run me 7 days. I'm gonna take a day off somewhere in that week, although
Oh,
all those weeks.
your boss said that 7 days.
Well, it's what these farmers trying to push everybody. They want to
Oh,
make everybody. They want to make everybody break the laws so we can get rejected by the Most High. That's all. That's what that's all about. That's why I want my own truck so bad. I go to work 5 days year round. That's it. I take a vacation, make up enough money to have my truck in order and pay up everything on it and have my account full and take a vacation. Use a passport. So I deserve that, and I want to be able to help others do the same thing at some point. That's my true
yeah. That's
intent.
that's that's why a lot of people quit their jobs too because you have the customers that's bitchy the majority of times. You try to do the right thing, you try to work with them, and then they go back to your boss, and the boss end up taking their side for years and years. So you say, you know what, I had enough. It's time to just let this job go.
Yeah, I'm just about to that point myself.
Yeah.
10 years. I've been there a solid 10 years. I've worked other jobs that was temporary, making extra money, but I was still working, for this guy too. Sometimes I did double duty. I get out of one truck, I go over here, and I'm working for this other guy now. And it wasn't a whole lot of work, so you know, you got a hump over on this side, and you got a valley here, so it's level out. So I'm tired of living like that. I want a big enough hump, so when I get a valley, I still got a little hump, if you know what I mean, financially
Yep.
speaking.
Yeah, man, this was a good interview. But again, if you have a job, it's hard to find a job right now. Hold on to that job. If you can quit your job and get something else that pays more, you don't have to deal with a whiny boss, good people, very, very less stress when dealing with customers. Do so.
And make sure you get your rest and eat right
Yep.
and exercise. That's important too. You got to stay active. Even if you get a computer job at home, that'd be ideal. That's what I'd like to do too. You know, I got a dog that wants to go walking sometimes. I got to take her out. That's our exercise. Even if you don't do nothing but walk. Yep. That's another reason I want to move because I feel more comfortable with that area in my old neighborhood. I can could just it's a dead end street. I can walk up and down the street a few times, and maybe over a couple more streets and come back, and then that's her walk. But other than that, I don't feel comfortable in this area walking too much. It's too many open streets where straight through traffic can come through and do anything.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of my surroundings. I used to work for the city here, and I know how these streets go and how the traffic patterns are and all that stuff all over town.
Yep. I mean, maybe if you move back where you are, man, it'd be much quieter.
Yeah.
I moved back
Well,
here, boy. It's much quieter now.
see, by that being a dead end street where I'm trying to get, they don't have a lot of traffic because it ain't no straight through street. It's a dead end.
Right.
And over
Yeah.
here, it's day and night. People all times of day, in and out. I'm tired of that. Folks
Yeah.
downstairs had butt chewed up my lights, my wiring up under them, and I didn't know it until I got pulled over. The officer, deputy, county deputy, pulled me over. He said he just couldn't see me until he got up on me. He didn't give me a ticket or nothing. And I looked and saw my you got supposed to have license plate lights. I was so pissed off about that. I looked, and there it is. My wires was chewed up. I was pissed off. I knew that mutt downstairs, that pet bull, chewed up my wires down there. I paid $20 yesterday to have that fixed. I'm gonna wait until I move and show that to my landlord. And that they don't want that spot in the parking lot. They don't want to fix. It's a big hole there. It's been bad, been getting worse, and it's still gonna get worse. Momzilla is chiming in again. I'm gonna have to let you go to see what she wants. I was thinking about that anyway. But man, the more I talk, the more I think, the more thoughts come up. And I was just trying to help you make this a good stream. I enjoy talking to you and giving
This is
advice and listening, and it's been a good one. And thanks for having me. It's been an honor. It's always an honor, brother, and everybody in the chat. Uh, until next time,
and I
BPD,
am
take it up.
thank you. And I am RPD and I am out.